Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. On this episode, I'll be looking at my food intake and all the kinds of foods that I eat that have kept me in shape and in good health. Basically, it's all about my food habits. So I decided to take a video outside today. I think it's very nice to be out in the sun, in the shade. So if you are wondering in terms of sound, don't be surprised, my next door neighbor's dog might just bark. Plus, my neighbor front opposite is playing some music. So everybody's just having a good time, right? So yeah, let's just get right into it. Food intake and the types of you see, like even the wind, the trees. I think it's beautiful. Hopefully, it's not that bad, and hopefully, you can hear me 100%. All right. Okay, so let's start it off. So usually how I start my day is with breakfast, right? Which is the most important meal of the day. This is you breaking, not you, but this is me breaking my fasting from the previous day. So how I usually break my fasting is I like to have granola muesli with plain yogurt or flavored yogurt, which is not advisable to have, but plain yogurt is more favorable. This is why it's more favorable or more healthier than flavored yogurt.
Choosing the plain variety for both types of yogurt is recommended. The flavored varieties add unnecessary sugar. Some may have as many as 7 teaspoons of added sugar. If you are craving a little sweetness, add fresh or frozen fruits, a teaspoon or 2 of honey or maple syrup instead.
So yes, I like to have flavored yogurt or plain yogurt with cinnamon and honey. For flavor, it's the most amazing thing ever, with granola muesli to start my day. Or sometimes I have a bowl of mixed fruits to start my day for breakfast. I don't like cereal. I'm not a fan of milk, but I only enjoy fruits or yogurt with granola. So that's how I usually start my breakfast. And breakfast is so important because it sets my day, sets the tone for my day. And depending on the type of breakfast that I've had, it really has an influence on the day I'm going to have in terms of energy. So you find that there are times where I crave fat cakes and chips. Yeah, but I did warn you guys that the dog next door might just be, barking and in my video. Anyway, but yeah, sometimes I do have fed cakes and chips. Sometimes I do have what other guilty thing do I have for breakfast that I shouldn't? Maize meal pap with eggs. Amazing. So sometimes I do have that for breakfast, which is not good. And I say it's not good because from experience I find that I don't have energy to work out. I don't have energy throughout the day. My brain becomes a bit foggy. I want to sleep. I want to relax. And I am completely full, which then does not open up my system for the next meal, the next level of nutrition for the day. So that's the reason why I try to avoid such foods like fatty foods or frying stuff during them or for breakfast. It's because I want to have energy throughout the day. I want to think clearly. I want to exercise also after a long day. So that's the reason why my breakfast is very important, because you find that when I have had granola and muesli with yogurt or fruits for breakfast, you find that I have energy throughout the day, and it opens up my my appetite because it assists me with my metabolism. Yeah, the girl becomes lighter, the girl becomes fresh, and then I'm able to eat other foods during the course of the day, which is also beneficial because a lot of people think that in order to maintain a certain weight or size, you have to avoid food, and that's completely wrong. That's not right. It's not right for you to eat one meal a day that is just a heavy meal. That's not good at all. So it's very important to be able to eat portions of food and good quality meals. So those include your fruits. It also includes some kind of dairy products. Not all dairy products are good, but kinds of dairy products. It also includes a lot of water intake and vegetables. Okay, so food is really, really important in that it can really assist you in maintaining your weight, or if you have a specific weight goal, it can really assist you within your within reaching your goal, because it's 80% food intake and 20% workout. So if you're eating the wrong kinds of food, that's your 80% towards your specific goal. And if you're eating the right, not 80, yeah, right, 80%. And if you're eating the right kind of food, then it's 80% towards your goal. Then when you do your exercises or workout, it's just 20% that assists you in reaching your specific goal. So my goal in life is to maintain my current weight. I weigh about 56 kg, and my height is 1.68. So for my height, I am really, really good. For my age, this is really good. So I'm trying to maintain my weight, and I'm trying to maintain my shape. That's the reason why I have to make sure that the food that I take, the food intake, is monitored. The food intake I am responsible for, and the food intake is something that will last forever, so that when I look back and I say, dear Ayanda, who was 25 years old, thank you for having granola and yogurt and muesli and fruits and sometimes eggs with a nice fresh salad on the side. Thank you for those great breads that you've chosen. Today I'm 60 something years old and I look absolutely fantastic. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want to look back and say, I've made good life choices, and I'm here today because of my life choices. Because every day, whenever you eat, whatever food you eat, and whatever choices you make in terms of your food, you are making a decision for the next you. You're making a decision for your future you. Something to think about. So then moving on to brunch or lunch. It depends. You know, sometimes there are moments where I skip breakfast, not because I want to, but because maybe I'm traveling somewhere, or I woke up really late, which is another thing about me and my sleep. I really have a bad habit in terms of sleep. I sleep like a baby. Like, when it comes to sleep, I'm the girl. I sleep. So it's something that I really need to work on, and it's something that I am fighting. That's why I set an alarm for 8 o'clock in the morning, so that I'm able to sleep not beyond those hours. Anyway, so depending on the day, I have brunch or lunch. And usually what I have for brunch or lunch is, is eggs. Sometimes I have toast, and you find that we have leftovers. Like, we had chicken last night, and then I take that chicken and I make it into a chicken mayo, and then I mix it with some mayo, and then it's a chicken mayo with some cheese, and I put it in a bread. It's a toast with chicken mayo, you know. It just depends. Sometimes we have mince leftovers, and I take that and I mix it up with cheese, and then I have mince and cheese toast. Sometimes it's just cheese and tomato toast. Sometimes it's just toast with jam, you know. So that could be my brunch, or that can be my lunch. Here's another thing also is going back to the breakfast quickly. Shakes are also great. Shakes are great for lunch. Shakes are great for breakfast. So that's what I usually have for my lunch and my breakfast. Now, the reason why I have the reason why I have lunch and the importance of lunch is because it sets the tone for my workout, right? Because the food that I take, my food intake for lunch, assists me in my workout. If I've had a heavy lunch, for instance, I've enjoyed a burger or two for lunch, there's no way I'm gonna work out, because during workout all of that comes up, especially when I practice yoga. I can actually feel all the oils coming up my system. It's really not good. So I try to avoid heavy meals, because I know that I have to work out at the end of the day, and lunch usually sets the tone for my workout. So that's the reason why I have lunch. It assists me in working out. And you find that when I don't have lunch, then I will not have energy for my workouts later on in the day. Why? Food is energy. Food is energy. So if I don't fuel my body with the right type of energy, or I don't fuel my body at all with no energy, then I'm definitely gonna suffer for my workout, or on my workout, and I'm definitely gonna suffer the following day. So that's the reason why I choose to eat lunch. Okay, I had to move my camera a bit because of there was just light coming through from the sun. Remember, I'm outside, so you're hearing all kinds of noises, from the wind blowing into the trees, to the neighbor making noise, to water sounds that are coming out. It's a lot, but I just wanted to try something new, and I love the lighting. I love being outside. I'm very, very relaxed today. Okay, moving forward, regarding supper, because after lunch it's usually supper, right? Only makes sense. But before we get to that, I would also like to touch on snacks. It's very important to have snacks in between a few hours. So for breakfast, and then around, let's say for instance at 8 a.m. in the morning, you have breakfast, have your snack at 10, and then you have brunch at 11, or you're gonna have your lunch at 1, have a snack, and then have another snack for lunch, after lunch before or towards your supper. You can have a snack. Snacking is having a fruit, having some nuts. Snacking is some chips, the right kind of chips, baked chips, not fried chips. So yeah, I like to snack a lot. I love snacks. I think snacks are great. I'm a foodie. I love food. So anytime I snack, I also have to make sure that I have the right kind of snacks. Here are some benefits about or with regards to snacks.
Snacks provide a boost of energy if several hours pass between meals and blood glucose levels drop. Helps curb your appetite to prevent overeating at the next meal. And finally, provides extra nutrition when choosing certain snacks like fresh fruits or nuts.
What I usually have for supper is, today is very interesting. What I usually have for supper is, I live with my family. So whatever they have for supper, I have for supper. And sometimes you find that I'm the one who cooks. Sometimes my sister cooks. Sometimes my mom cooks, right? And thank God we all have similar food habits. We're not 100% healthy, but we do monitor our food intake and the ways of preparing our food. We are also very sensitive to that. So usually for supper it's I like to have salads and chicken. I like to have mince, pastas. I like to have what else do I like to have? I think that's around there. Your rice with mince, your rice with chicken stew, beef stew, beef stew, pasta. You can have your pasta with chicken, you can have your pasta with beef. Sometimes it's mutton curry, sometimes it's just chicken wraps or beef wraps. It's just, there's so many things that you can do with regards to your food intake, and especially with your supper. So that's usually what I have for supper. So basically that's it in terms of my food intake. Breakfast is usually your granola, yogurt, fruit salad. Sometimes I do have toasted bread or whatever. And then have a snack in between, then have lunch. Lunch is usually salad or a sandwich, and then supper is usually my whatever meals that I made here at home. Like I said, thank God we prepare food the right way. Thank God we have the same food habits. So that's basically it. So I just wanted to be very, very honest, because this video has to be authentic and real. I mean, if I could have trees and dogs barking and neighbors sounds, then I should also be transparent. So I'm very guilty at indulging in French fries. Gosh, French fries are like life. I really, really love French fries. I have a really sweet tooth, so I love your donuts, I love cake, I love baked goods. I really, really love that. I love lollipops, and then I'm really, really fighting to avoid eating maize meal and white starch. So white starch is white rice, it's maize meal, which is pap. I'm really fighting to not enjoy stamp. I'm fighting to not enjoy bread. Like, these are all things that we indulge in. But the reason why I'm fighting to move away from that is because food is like I said, I think 80-20, 80% food intake, 20% workout, and these type of foods have actually caused me to have a fupa. Yeah, guys, I have a fupa. Okay, a fupa is when you sit down and your stomach kind of folds right here, and it's usually because of sugar and starch and carbs, right? Because there's also the right kind of carbs, and there are the wrong kind of carbs. So I have tended, or have what's the English? I tend to indulge or overindulge in carbs and starch. However, I have been aware of that, and have taken a conscious decision to stay away and to cut carbs and to run away from French fries and to run away from donuts and cake and just thinking about it just makes me very sad. But at the end of the day, I want to look back and really give myself a pat on the back when I am 50 or 60 to say, well done, Ayanda, who was 30 years old or who was 20 years old, for making sure that today I'm able to stand and to have energy. The ultimate goal is to have a quality life. The ultimate goal is to have a beautiful life. And the fact that I don't have kids right now, I want to have energy for my kids. I want to have energy for my husband. In future, should I have a husband, if it's God's will, and should I have kids, if it's God's will. So my food intake is about my future. It's about quality life, it's about a healthy life, and it's about making sure that I don't have diseases in future, because whatever food that you have now can also have an influence in terms of your heart, liver, and etc. Also added to that is liquids. I don't drink alcohol. I've tried alcohol and I'm like, this thing is not for me. I've also realized that alcohol also has a major influence on weight gain because of sugar and starch, and I'm like, I don't want that for my life. So I don't drink alcohol. I try to drink lots of water. I'm trying to avoid coffee, which is absolutely amazing, but you must stay away from. I drink a lot of green tea, and I've also recently started drinking warm water with honey, ginger, and lemon. Basically, I just want to have a healthy lifestyle, and so I have to take conscious, good decisions in order to have quality life and proper, I guess, food intake, and ultimately enjoy my life and my body. Because if I want to continue working out and being active, food has a really big role in that. So that's the reason why I'm monitoring my food. That's the reason why I take food so seriously. Not only that, food is my love language. It's how I am able to express my love for my family, because for me it's communicating care for them. So I want to make sure that the kind of communication that is passed on to them is good communication, that is healthy food. So yeah, basically that's it. So my takeaway, or your takeaway rather, for this video, I would like it to be that you acknowledge and know that food has a major influence on your life's goals. So if you want to lose weight, food plays a major role. If you want to gain muscle, food plays a major role. If you want to gain weight the right way, food plays a major role. If you want to maintain weight, food plays a major role. So it's very important to monitor your food. It's very important to be cautious also of the kind of food that you are taking. So when I say monitor, I'm talking about portions. When I'm talking about what's the word I use? Well, being responsible about your food intake, I'm talking about the kinds of food, avoiding sugar, avoiding starch, which is all the white starch, like pap, rice, stamp, white rice, white pap, avoid that. White bread, avoiding that. That's not good for your heart. That's not good for your stomach. It's not good for your weight. Avoiding that. And taking conscious decisions to enjoy healthy food. And you can only start enjoying healthy food if you just start eating healthy food. Also, another thing is that that I would like for you to take away from the video is that enjoy life. Life is too short not to enjoy cake. So if you have been good for 2 weeks straight and you have been clean, eating clean, drinking lots of water, exercising, and you want to enjoy cake, I say go ahead, do it. Life is too short, If you want to enjoy a donut, honey, have your donut. If you want to enjoy a lollipop, or even that portion of maize meal or pap or rice, whatever, enjoy it. Life is too short for us not to enjoy food. And basically that's what food is: enjoyment, indulgement, and it is all about... You made me stop my video. You made me stop recording. Like, now I don't even know what words are coming out of my mouth because you are just there. You are just... Okay, guys, I'm focused again. So yeah, basically that's it. That's all with regards to food, the type of foods that I eat, and the reason why I choose to eat the food that I eat. I really hope this video was helpful. And if you've not subscribed yet, please do the right thing, darling. Subscribe, please share and like. Feel free to also comment. What are your food experiences? What is your food intake? What does that look like? That is it from me. I hope to see you soon on another video, touching another subject based on my life, teaching you a thing or two. And we are just learning together. See you soon. Bye.